Hey everyone, John here at Cosmic Destroyers. I now own a 8 minifigure business because of my YouTube. It's been booming. Thank you guys for watching. So I wanted to continue on that rant and talk to you about scalpers and market price and supply and demand and make sure that clicks and make sure you can see the whole scope of everything, okay? So let's get into it. So we can all agree it's an easy concept that scalpers can create false demand. So if they go out, clear the store of a product, no one has it, they can say, here, I have it for $20 more. And you go, well, I can't find it anywhere. I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to waste gas. I'll just pay the extra 20 bucks since everyone wants the thing. I might as well grab it. So that's a false demand, okay? Now we understand that? Comment if you understand that. I'll wait. Okay, now there's also a situation that has scalpers in it, but there's a very high demand and a low supply. Those two can exist at the same time, and that's when someone is taking advantage of the situation. Understand? Okay, let's continue. So, if you take a product like Battle Styles, for say, a set that not a lot of people wanted, if you go out and buy all of the product, you have a little Discord that says, hey, we're going to buy this and we're going to sell it for this. That's scalping. Okay? Now, if you have thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people looking for the same thing, and there's only two available, there's going to be a market that comes with that. So if you take that product that you paid $20 for or $100 for and you started it at a penny on eBay, it would then reach a market price of what people are willing to pay. And that's much, much different than someone taking a product out of the store, clearing the shelves, raising the price. Like the guy with the sanitizer that got screwed over during COVID. He's an idiot. Don't be like that. Don't scalp. Now that we understand that, we can understand that market price can also be highly dictated on supply and demand. So if you have a Battle Styles ETB that you buy and no one's buying it at the store for $40, you might have to sell it for $30, $35 because that's what the market is willing to pay. Vice versa. If I take a Prismatic ETB and I put it on eBay for $1, starting bid, it's going to go where the market wants to. That's where someone is willing to pay something. Now, the issue with that is where do you get that narrative or that idea of what something is worth? Okay. And that's a case by case scenario. Everyone has self worth. They have what they would be willing to spend on dinner, what they want to spend on cars, what they want to spend on clothes, what they want to spend on their hobby, their family, gifts, everything. Okay. And with that being said, you have people with different set budgets, different tiers of life. That doesn't make you better or worse than someone. They just have money or more money that they're willing to spend. So if when the Tesla Cybertruck came out, there was only a limited amount at first. Now I see them everywhere. There was people literally paying extra money just to get people's deposits to then take over to pay for that car. Like there's everything, there's demand and there's false demand. So Prismatic has a true demand and a very low stock. That is an issue. Now, do you wait it out? As I've said multiple times, and I'll continue to say every time I bring up Prismatic, you should wait and wait for the restock. But then, once the restock happens and you're able to get it, you need to get it because just as Crown Zenith, for example, was what? Crown Zenith got to like $38 an ETB or so, and now it's like 70 bucks. And it's a good set and it deserves that, but it was very quick. And I think this whole market right now is really absorbing and bringing prices up. But it is what it is. If there's a demand, people are going to take advantage of that. Now, how do you combat that? You just don't buy it. Go buy other things in the hobby that you can take care of, for example. Maybe you need new sleeves. Maybe you need a new binder. So overall, understanding that supply and demand and scalpers taking advantage of that is a very simple concept, but sometimes it needs to be laid out, and people take advantage of these things, just as people scalp tickets or whatever the case be. Like if there's a demand, people can get more money for it. And this set, sadly, is not a false demand. This is a very highly sought after product, which is going to have a lot of people trying to get money. And I think really the best way to combat that is just don't buy it from them. You know, I'm not telling you to set up fake marketplace meetups and then not show up. Don't do that. I would love to break down super simple issues like this for you guys, because sometimes we get flustered and we hate everyone. Everything's bad. The other side's bad. And sometimes you need to learn the dichotomy of their actions. Is that correct? I don't know if that's what needs to be said. But like, people do things for a certain reason. Maybe they're misled or whatever the case be. Yeah.